I like
Welcome.
the color swap we have here.
I
It's
know.
great.
To the This Is Us podcast.
I don't know what the theme song is. Hey, it's me. I'm the guy from This Is Us. Whatever my name is.
You're probably doing a Kevin impression.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember that's name actually.
I don't even know who Kevin is. Who is Kevin?
Kevin's one of the
What is
one of the
Kevin?
three main characters. He's
What
played
is Kevin?
by, Justin Hartley.
First I've heard of that.
That actor.
Yes, that human as
That's a
well.
lie, man. Because he's played Green Arrow before your boy Stephen Amell did.
Oh, I know who he is.
That's Smallville.
Oh, I know.
That's
He
right.
is. I just didn't know his character name at all. At all.
Kevin. He's
Kevin.
Kevin.
He looks like a Kevin.
You know, yeah.
Like a bag of douche.
Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is big. But he's a lovely
Hey guys,
bag of douche.
we watched a movie that was critically acclaimed for
Okay, let's just premise this with it.
Alright.
We didn't start off
No, we
as
didn't.
it being the burn after watching. We were like,
No,
we're
we-
just gonna watch this movie. I was really excited about it.
We love
If you've seen Get Out, it's a great film,
This is
and
not
I
the- Get
loved
Out's not
it.
Yeah, it was fucking great.
And so I
That
was
was
just
great.
like, and this had done really well, and I was like psyched to watch it. And I would not call it a bad movie, but
it is burn after watching, and it is us.
Prost is Pierce. Prost. Some
Prost.
Saranac pumpkin ale, guys.
Case here, beer.
Classic.
it's just
So,
how cinnamony.
Fucking good.
Oh, it's so good.
Such a good after like finish taste.
Feels so good when it hits your lips.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just talk about. So this is burn after watching.
Yeah, we
so
can
we can
spoil everything
spoil
we
right away.
Well, let's do
so,
a synopsis first, though.
Okay, we'll do synopsis first.
Okay, so I actually might have a. Okay, so this is it's very short. A family's serene beach vacation turns to chaos when their doppelgangers appear and begin to terrorize them.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Winston Dukes in this movie, Lupita Nyong'o,
Nyong'o, breath
Yeah.
of fresh air.
Elizabeth Moss in this movie. There's great.
Oh my god,
actors in
Elizabeth
this
Moss was so good in this.
She
She's
was.
good in everything, but she was so good in that one scene. I was just like,
The kids are great in
I
this movie,
love
too.
you. But yeah, no, they were all. Also, one thing I loved about this movie, other than the dad being like, "Oh, we're just gonna sit here," and the mom finally being like, "Okay, we just need to move our asses." Like the
And
kids were like,
strong
"We need to
female
go."
guys.
The kids were on board.
Wabako.
The kids, I was proud of them. They were like,
Also, two out of three of Jordan Peele's people that he eventually used were like, "You can go be a Black Panther."
there you go.
You can go now.
Yeah.
I love Winston Duke, and seeing this movie was fantastic, even though his character was the fucking worst.
His
Yeah.
character was the white guy in this movie.
Yeah.
I literally wrote that at one point. Like, he's the white guy.
He's like
Yeah.
Clark Griswold.
He's like, we're gonna have vacation. We're gonna have a fun vacation, or we're gonna die trying. You're like, no, don't say that.
So let's start at the beginning though with this little girl in the 70s.
Yeah, so it's the 80s, 86.
86, there you go. Right. And it starts with the Hands Across America commercial,
yeah.
right? And then she's living
I
she's
may or
in
may
the
not have
80s.
been confused about this in
Yeah.
the
And
last podcast.
Her dad is Black Manta, by the way.
Yes, which I was just like,
It's like Black
So
Manta.
she's,
Alright.
at this like amusement park, or what is it specifically? It's the Santa Monica?
something in Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz. It's
yeah.
the Santa Cruz Pier, right?
Yeah.
And she's there with her parents for her
And they're
birthday.
doing like carnival games, stuff like
yeah,
that.
you know.
The parents are
Whack-a-mole.
The parents are
They're
not
kinda
happy.
arguing,
They're
yeah.
not
Yeah,
happy.
they're
Right.
definitely not. They're gonna get divorced.
They're
So-
not doing well together.
So then,
Circle
and
the
then
drain.
she walks off by herself because her dad's not paying attention.
Because he's
Yeah.
playing whack-a-mole.
Because she goes, I gotta go to the bathroom, you pay attention. He's like, oh, I got this.
He's
He's
like,
like,
oh, whack-a-mole. And he's like,
But
definitely
also,
like a gambling
this
problem,
kid,
probably.
I feel like is probably old enough to like not
Not
walk
do
off
that. Not
by
do that at
herself,
all. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, but she goes into
Where do you
Merlin's
go?
forest.
Very far off.
Merlin's
where do you
forest,
go
down
when
at
you're
the beach.
when you're gonna run away from your dad?
Yeah.
Basically, you go into a creepy ass funhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't it called something else too?
No, it was called Merlin's Forest.
No, I think it was
That's
called
what
Merlin's Forest when in the older version. I think
Oh,
it was called
okay.
a different thing.
Oh, maybe it could be.
It was called like Vision Quest or something like that.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they
maybe, no,
well,
it's
basically the Merlin's
Merlin's
Forest.
Vision Quest.
Well, no, the Merlin's Forest was like put over the
Oh, okay,
side.
there you
go.
But it's like same. That's why you're like,
Same
oh,
thing,
fucking this fucking place
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
see your destiny.
But
It's
that's,
like, fuck
but
this
that's
shit.
how they would. That's how they do it in those
Yeah,
parks like that.
exactly.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
we gotta switch things up. Switch.
I
the
thought that
sign.
was a great
Yeah,
touch though, because
yeah.
it was like the exact same facade except for the side was different. They're like, okay, cool.
What I didn't think was a great touch was that fucking place was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
there's
she
a
went
fucking
in,
weird
and
bird
then there's
owl that comes out of the wall for
Well,
some reason.
it's supposed to be like a scary but fun type
Okay,
thing.
why are we doing
So then
this?
she sees this
None
other
of that looks
girl.
fun to me at all. It was like zero fun.
No.
Zero fun.
So, like you said, I also called it like early on in the movie. I was
Yeah.
like, she's changeling, and she is like the changeling. Like she's the other one. That's what she is.
Wow.
So, but what I love is like she wakes up in this car ride, and even though like the movie, these people, they were all amazing. Like every one of the actors just like hit their spots, but it also was kind of like this weird, just like you just come into their lives and you're kind of like, how did they make it this far?
Yeah.
Like, what is their life like outside of this vacation? Because they were it's almost like she was kind of off. You know what I mean? And it's like...
But she admits that she is off, too. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, I don't like talking.
But it
Right.
sort of kind of made sense when you go back and look at, like, that she was the changeling.
Yeah.
Which is, like, kind of the beat of the movie. When you look at that, it kind of makes sense because, like, yeah, if she was a child, she could turn it around. And she
Right.
would survive that and be a semi-normal human being
Right.
still.
Right.
Even though whatever this fucking upside-down place where these people live is complete fucking wackadoo
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
Just fucking bananas wackadoo bullshit.
I don't know. So anyway,
What the fuck is going on?
So
there?
she-
We're all just being Cronenberg.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get
So,
to that
and
later.
then, of course, they meet up with this, like, these white people that he wants to impress for some reason. Like, he's friends with the guy.
Yeah,
so he's like, we have to see
because
them.
they have a boat. They have a boat, and he's
Yeah.
got a shitty boat, and
Yeah.
they're like,
The boat
our
was
boat's
great.
better
The
than
boat
your
was
shitty boat.
Because like he was so bad at, he's like Clark Griswold.
Yeah.
He was like, look, I got a boat too, and they're like,
Yeah,
this
which
boat's
one,
shitty. He's
it
like, get on
actually
the
made his
boat.
character like believable because
Yeah.
like you're like he's not just like, and also he wasn't like a stereotype too where he's
Jordan Peele said, this character is not based on me, probably. That's what he said.
well, he actually said he got Winston Duke to play the role because Winston Duke thought the character was missing. He was like, no,
Yeah.
I actually based the character on him.
Yeah.
And I was like, nice.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and Elizabeth Moss is the wife of the, his
Yeah,
friend.
very
there.
waspy,
Yeah.
very like.
Yeah, exactly.
Not very happy in a relationship, but she's there because
Yeah.
they got money.
But it's
and
like this
that's what
playful
she needs.
sarcasm thing that
Yeah.
like maybe they are kind of happy, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
In their own way.
But
Like
they
in a
definitely
whole
wrong.
relationship type
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
And then, the daughters are just kind of weird, but they're also like, why
They're
is your
twins.
brother weird?
Twinsies,
And she's
yeah,
like,
Twins are
yeah.
weird. Twins are
Yeah, you
weird,
guys
though.
are weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
So,
Whoops.
and she's like, he just has a hard time concentrating, which it never, like, to me, that wasn't introduced well enough. Like, I didn't think there was anything wrong with this kid. He
Yeah.
just seemed like a typical kid to me, like, so whatever. Now, did you notice that when they were listening to the song in the car and she was snapping, did you notice that she was off beat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she kept telling her to get on beat. It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
offbeat, you're
But it's like, and the daughter's kind of like, okay. And I was kind of like, whatever, okay. That has something to do with the fact that, she's from
everything's a little after because when
Right,
the person
exactly.
does the thing, you do the
right,
thing.
exactly. So let's get to,
Let's get to
yeah,
when the other people come up.
yeah.
So,
They also
show up.
they talk about that earlier too because there's the homeless guy who like gets attacked.
Yeah.
And they're just like, what happened there? And then the kid sees the homeless guy like standing over in the.
Which I didn't get who that
Like,
was
I
at
didn't
first.
either.
I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, he's like a fucking weird dude with like blood.
Yeah,
flowing.
like, who
Yeah.
the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm out in the sun. Cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I was like, is this a guy from Jeepers Creepers? Like, what am I looking
Well,
at?
and
here?
like knowing the premise of the movie, I'm like, oh, he must be like one of those guys, I guess. But like, I
Yeah, I
wasn't
didn't
like,
get that at first.
oh,
either.
this is where the invasion starts. It's right. At
Oh,
this
we also
fucking
didn't talk
boardwalk.
about that we didn't talk about the prize that her dad won for her either, which was the Michael Jackson T-shirt.
Nice Thriller, baby.
Yeah, Thriller.
Which, by the way, that's like a mid-tier prize. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah.
This is how shitty Carnival's gotten. You
Yeah.
know, like, here's a little duck. Like,
Yeah.
this is a mid-tier prize.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you get 400 tickets, we'll give you another ticket.
Right.
We give you one marble if you get the low-tier prize. Like, okay.
So, but I do like that the action just like jumps right in. Like
Yeah.
it's,
Oh,
and then
sure.
it starts and it's. Like, it
First of
doesn't
all,
stop.
Well, I think that was
He comes
part
out
of
with
it,
his
too.
bat. He's like, I'm gonna be badass.
Yeah.
And then he gets charged immediately. He's like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bat gets
Yeah.
pulled from
Which
him
is
and
very
he gets
realistic.
beat with the bat.
Very
Yeah,
realistic,
exactly.
like,
Right.
He didn't think he was going to get charged by a bunch of motherfuckers.
Well, and like it's been said, like most people who like have a gun at home to like protect their home.
They
end
shoot
up-
themselves.
yeah,
They
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So,
And it was that's why it was almost funny because it was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, man! Like you're the most ineffectual human dad, especially dad though, because it's like, and the mom was like the one who's got a
yeah, she was like,
Get it
okay,
done.
Oh, sure.
let's do what we need to do here. Like,
Well, but part of that was because she knew what the fuck was going on.
yeah,
Like,
she
you know,
was
she
like, oh,
knows those
fuck,
people because
yeah.
that's
See,
what
I
she's
feel like
from.
she didn't at first. She kind of like woke up to it almost. I feel like Like it was.
I think she woke up to
something
the
she
insanity
suppressed.
portion.
in the
No,
back
but
of her
she
head.
definitely she had some sense of like that it was coming. Well, she even said she was like, I feel like this woman's been coming after me my whole life, and it's
Maybe
like,
because I fucking
Yeah,
kidnapped
yeah,
her and
exactly,
shackled her to
maybe,
a bed,
yeah, so-
possibly.
I guess that would make somebody mad at you.
yeah.
Like stole it from
So,
her original
but I
life.
mean, the whole idea before you know what they're supposed to be, when you're still not sure of what they are, they're just like shadows or whatever, and you're like, what the fuck? I mean, it was pretty messed up to think of the fact that this woman's like I've had to live your life because that was the choices that you made in this life. Like I didn't. Make
I didn't
these
get how
choices.
she couldn't
Yeah.
get out. That was always the problem that bothered me. Like she's down in the underground there, but she got there. Like how could she not
So,
get out?
okay, so
I never
Jillian-
got that.
Oh, that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get that either. She could have
Like, why'd
fucking
she
escaped.
fucking
Why
stay
couldn't
there?
she
Like-
escape? Yeah.
Well, the thing is too is like so like if you're in the underground, you getting controlled even if you're not, even if you're the other person.
No.
Like, shouldn't it be like you can control that person.
So, well, but
Yeah.
they're the shadows. They're
Also,
like
yeah, but the
they're
underground.
like the copies of
But that's the
people.
thing that she's not the copy, the other girl.
No, yeah.
When
So
they switch,
she
she's not the
exactly.
copy.
She should have escaped
Yeah,
right
and
away.
she
was
had-
the first thing
and
she should have
and
done.
she had to live as the copy down there because
Yeah.
it showed her like down there doing the dance
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Really weird. She was like the weird copy when she was down
It's
there.
like what they and who
For what
also
reason?
who unchained her because they all seem like they
It
don't
bothered
do
that
shit.
bothered me a
like,
lot.
Okay,
Like-
all right. So now we're gonna just jump into like the 1,000 questions. So
There's a
supposedly,
there really is a thousand
so
questions.
supposedly, when as she explains, she's like, "Where did you come from?" Finally, after all this other shit happens in between, where the dad's an idiot, Elizabeth Moss has a shining scene where she's like putting on the makeup in the
That's
mirror,
great. I love
and
that.
she's the shadow person.
Also,
and
That's
she's-
Dahlia. That's
No.
the shadow
Also,
person.
like a
Yeah.
fucking
The tethered
full,
character,
full
tethered.
erection.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
No,
full
she was
erection.
amazing,
Just,
yeah.
Boom.
Also, I love
Like
that
a
the
fucking
daughter was
instant
just like,
there.
"All right, we got some murder
Yeah,
people."
yeah.
She was
Let's
like,
do
"Let's
this.
take
Yeah,
them."
also, the daughter took to murder way too. Like, I thought she was the copy of her. I was like, what the fuck is going on with her? Like,
That's the main character's name is Zora Wilson, and her tethered character is
Red.
Umbre.
Oh,
Umbre.
the daughter, yeah.
This is the daughter.
Because Umbre is the darkest
Umbre.
of dark.
like Bray
That's what
Wyatt.
that word. Oh.
Umbre Wyatt.
Ooh. So yeah. So. Oh my god.
My favorite character is Abraham, though.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
So I did like right away think like, oh, they're not the only ones. Like this is like everyone's coming out. Like it's a whole like when they're calling across the bay to each other.
See, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I was like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Like, and so when it happened, I was like, I don't want this. Like,
Also, I love that the white people were killed like fucking instantly.
immediately. Well, also, like the white Pill's doppelgangers were like, let's just fucking kill them.
Yeah,
She's like,
yeah.
Let's talk to. Hey, I've got to think of what I was talking
No,
about.
but she
Like,
was
what the
talking to
fuck?
her because she could talk because she
But
fucking
why?
wasn't
Who
the
gives
copy.
a shit?
She wasn't the copy.
And also, like the white people only
don't
kill
wanna
their
break their
copies.
tongue.
Like they're only killing their copies, and they're like, we'll just tie you up. You
Yeah.
can just tied up.
No,
now.
it was
What-
like a
what
thing
are you
about
doing?
the
Just
copy
kill her.
killing the other one. I don't know.
I don't know, but like what?
Okay,
why?
so this idea that he wants us to believe is that at some point in time, the American government or
American?
the whole world,
Because
who knows?
there are millions of miles of tunnels underground that we don't know about.
That's
Yeah.
the first thing they
That we
premise.
don't
the
even
movie.
Yeah,
know
that's
about.
where I'm like, what?
Okay, but also those million miles of tunnels are not kept like nice like shopping malls.
Well, they're not like exactly underneath their. There's like a house underneath this
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
house. Like,
yeah, seriously.
like,
Or is
an old
there?
subway.
Or
No,
is
that's my,
there?
that was
I'll start
my
from-
biggest thing with
doing a
it.
podcast.
Like when she's going down into where to get to the place, I'm like, all right, I'm sorry. For one, you're on a fucking beach. No one has like a 5 mile, like a 5 like deep by the beach. The ocean's just gonna take that shit out.
Yeah,
like you're on the goddamn beach. Okay. Secondly, it's not
Yeah.
like no
Well,
one's guarding this.
They did kind of show that like the
What if they're in a boat,
copy.
they're
They did show the clones were constrained by their surroundings. Because like they would show like the people walking, they had like the clones like
Right.
walking into the wall and shit,
Right.
and you're like, fuck. Like, why do you think this keeps going that way?
Yeah.
That guy's just
Yeah,
fucked
they're
for a
flying.
while.
But then
Yeah,
also
like,
they
yeah, an
were
airplane is just
learning
fucked
in
for a while.
school. What were they learning in school? Like,
Yeah, there's
Also-
all these huge like school areas, but there's not a goddamn person down there to teach
Yeah.
them
Yeah,
anything.
there's,
yeah.
like so many school areas that there's actually a fight scene in a
Yeah.
school area.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
well, no, it's probably that like the people who are teachers are like, now I'm teaching this class today because I have to do what my,
Or was it the American government was trying to teach them something?
So,
Like, I don't know what the
But
fuck. was
also,
going
when
on
did they
there.
start getting made? Like, I don't like it. Doesn't you don't just fucking like populate people underground? Like,
That
no,
made
so they
no
control the
goddamn
people
sense.
up top. but then it didn't work.
Did he know?
So
they
instead
abandoned
of
it.
doing something,
But-
they just left them there.
But then they also
But
had
also,
the
like-
people. Like the kids had people.
But also, like, where are they
They-
getting food from?
They
Do
ate
they have
the
like?
rabbits. They ate the
Like,
rabbits.
that's just it?
That was it. They
Just
ate
eating
rabbits.
rabbits?
They ate
We
rabbits.
instead of-
rabbits.
Instead of rabbit
No,
soft
this is-
toys, we had sharp
What are the
objects
sharp?
that cut our
Yeah.
fingers.
What are the
What
sharp
the fuck?
objects that you're playing with?
Why
Like,
did
what
you
the
have that?
Was that part of the American government thing? They're like, we're gonna have opposite toys for them.
Okay, so you guys get they get fluffy bunnies. You guys are just getting sharp little bunnies.
Stabby, glass toys.
Yeah, just like a big porcupine full of spikes.
She's like, if our hands didn't work, we got scissor hands. Like what?
Like Edward. That's an autobiographical movie about our
Yeah.
civil society.
I wanted to tell you this just so you know. I'm the real person. He's the tethered person. Just
Oh,
so,
yeah,
just so you
okay.
be
You
sure.
can tell how beautiful I am. He switched us actually, is what it was. I was the real person first.
Right.
That's why he's wearing red. Yeah, you're the wearing red now. Okay, I think it's kind of
Pink.
obvious.
This is pink.
Yeah.
So, and what I love is that, like, I get that she was the one to lead them because she was actually the non-tethered
That makes
person.
sense.
Like, I get that.
Yeah.
But also, like, there'd be lots of, like, what
Yeah,
is
that makes
what
sense.
is Nelson Mandela's tethered person doing? Like, there's no other great people in
Well,
the United
he's dead.
States who were,
He's
like,
dead.
you know, not in 1986.
Oh, yeah, right. Not 1986.
But also like we like established that not only are these people underground, just like being their underground selves, the project's abandoned. They said this, but they're all still wearing the same clothes as the
Yeah,
people
no.
above.
So where are their clothes
Where the fuck
coming
did that
from?
come from?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, oh, because they have textile mills underground where they're making the clothes.
None of that made any goddamn sense. It was bothering me.
Like,
I
see,
was
the
no,
Chinese
no.
clones were sending them stuff they made.
But I did like the one tether guy that was like a greaser, he had like a leather jacket on. It's like,
Yeah.
like what?
Hey,
Like,
Marino! Like, nice.
who the fuck's this guy?
So also,
I want to know more about him.
you're telling me that all across the United States there wasn't one other clone who was like, oh, my person's gonna find stairs that go down, and so I'm gonna find the stairs that go
Yeah.
up,
I
and
mean,
then
the
we're
stairs
gonna
were
do
lit.
the same.
Like,
yeah.
You never saw those?
And
There's
there was
not a
no-
guard there. There's
No,
nobody
it was
guarding
literally just like a fucking escalator
Yeah.
up to like
See,
reality.
so there's one of my first notes, kids switch. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, it's a fucking horror movie. These kids got fucking switched. And
Well,
she was
because
like,
she-
no, they didn't.
the
I'm
whole
like,
thing-
why? How else would she get the
Like,
fuck out of there?
yes, trauma would maybe make you not talk, but it was more like she couldn't talk because she was like, I'm not.
But she
fucking
literally
talk.
didn't know how to
fucking
fucking
talk.
talk.
Yeah. Like,
That's why I like that
Okay,
part,
guys,
actually.
I
Yeah.
dug that fucking the music for this. I fucking loved it.
Music was great.
Especially at the beginning, that fucking choral music. I was like, I'm gonna sing this piece.
That
Yeah.
horror movie was
Yeah, it was like
spooky as
dude.
fuck.
I was like,
it
dude.
was really good.
Once you sing this music, it was great.
Yeah, I think that was the first, like, real comment we had to her. Like,
But also, like, then I was like, the wall of fucking bunnies, like, what the fuck is this? What is going on right now? I don't
Weird.
fucking bunnies. Fuck these bunnies.
Yeah.
Well, that's just supposed to be weird and make you feel odd. I get that.
Well, no, and it was what they eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Bunnies.
Was this just bunnies?
Yeah, bunnies.
Like,
Just?
because we're
Because
positive
bunnies would
this-
just keep reproducing down there. Oh,
I
my
know.
biggest problem,
There's
another
millions
big
of
problem I
people
had
underground.
was how clean it was down there.
It was very
Like,
nice.
if there's bunnies
Pristine.
running around.
Well, at one point they
Like-
showed somebody cleaning, but also they're like doing like weird cleaning because they're
Yeah.
like weird custodians. So is it getting
The
clean?
weird
Like-
custodians.
Oh.
Yeah, the podcast. If you name the podcast, it'd be Weird Custodians. I wrote some of the fun stuff I wrote. Mirrors are scary. Dad's a cad.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the dad was literally the worst. I loved when he was like, let's just sit in this fucking
white
glass walled
friend.
house
Dude,
now
If
and
my
just
life
hang
was
out here
broken
and
and my
wait.
family
Also,
was
guys, it's like, I'm like, that house is theoretically all glass.
Yeah.
Like, just like,
Like,
very
yeah,
few
yeah,
parts of
yeah,
my
yeah.
glass in this house.
That's
Let's
the
just wait it
least
out.
safe place.
What the
to be,
fuck?
yeah.
You watch two fucking kids scurry like goddamn
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
The minute I
You're
saw two kids shoot off,
the
I'm
white
like,
person
nope.
in this.
See you later.
Like anything
We're-
to get out of here. Like I would just like everyone get in the car
Everyone
right away.
get a piece of
and we're just
furniture.
Run these
Yeah.
motherfuckers
Get
over.
something you can swing
Fuck
at
that.
something.
No, that's what I
We
mean.
gotta
Like
go.
that's why I love the kids
We
in this
gotta
movie because they weren't like, "Oh, we're gonna cry." They were like, "Okay, I can kill someone with this," and then
I
my brother's like,
well,
"I
she
can
like
kill someone."
stabbed someone theoretically with that
She took
driver.
out both of the
Like an iron.
teenagers.
No, she only got one.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but
she
she
died.
almost yeah.
I love that it's the girl was like her doppelganger Umbre was like fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like you looked at her eyes like shit.
Yeah, and like that was the girl, the actor doing all
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah,
like-
it was amazing. No, when she died in the tree and she's like laughing
Yeah.
as she's dying.
I was like,
And
oh,
also,
my
like,
God.
like when she, like fucking
no.
when Lupita Nyong'o's character like goes over and like what are you doing right now? Just get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
and that was
what are you doing? Don't
like
do
you
this,
could
don't do
see
this.
that she was trying. She was like, no, you don't have to be like this, and it was like you didn't really
Because
get
she was really-
because
she
she
was like,
yeah
you.
she was like you
Yeah.
don't you are my family, like you don't have to be, you know.
Although she's not. Also like the clone thing, like because they said like the government abandoned this project.
No, she didn't
they're
say
still
anything
being
about the
cloned.
government. She was just like well, no, they're not being cloned. It's like I don't.
No,
I
they
don't
are
know.
being cloned. She said that. She said they were
But-
clones.
But like when she was talking about,
She's like
when you
no,
gave
she's
birth.
like,
When you gave birth, this happened to
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
And
it was like ripped from me.
like
Yeah.
ripped from me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh god, like
Well,
what
because
the
she
fuck
has,
is going on?
they implied that she had a cesarean section for
So
for a
Abraham
second
had to like get her
for
pregnant,
Jason.
Like,
By the way,
Yeah.
Jason. I was just
Jason.
I was like, heavy rain, guys, heavy rain flashbacks.
no, that was actually Pluto.
yeah.
Pluto.
Pluto was the other kid. Yeah.
With the fucking man, I was like, ugh.
Fuck you, Pluto.
Ugh.
that poor kid.
No, sorry.
Also,
No.
like the little kid had like a Tinder ring of some sort, like a little
Yeah.
Tindering thing, and then the other kid just had fucking straight up matches.
Yeah.
Just like okay, so you guys are into there. You can't get like fluffy toys, but you can get fucking matches.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
how
fuck?
he's the only that kid was the only one who actually found that he could control the fucking
Like he had a
doppelganger.
goddamn superpower
Yeah.
as well too. Like that kid with the matches, like just fucking could produce matches. Like that was his like spell was produce match, boom.
But like when he walked Pluto back in the fire, I'm like, he's the only guy.
Yeah, I
who's
didn't pick
gonna
up
do
on
this.
that when they were in the closet that he was doing it, and then the
Yeah.
other kid was because
Yeah.
he was like
And that's
he
how I
could
picked it
control him.
that little
I
kid's
didn't
smart.
get that. I was like, oh. And then when he was like, go back into the fire, it's just like, what? But also, again, terrible father who's
Yeah.
literally standing at the back
Sure,
of the
sure
ambulance, doesn't watch his kid get carried off by a
Well,
woman.
because the thing is that, but the thing with that is they don't care about them. Like nobody cared. Like they were forced to have these people in their lives. Abraham's just there because he.
No,
is-
I
is
meant
out
his
with
actual father. Abraham was dead at that point. I'm talking about when the kid forces the other kid to like
Oh,
burn
well,
himself.
fuck that
Yeah.
other kid.
And
man.
then they
He's gonna
just-
kill him.
No, but then no one was watching him because then she
Bye,
just picked
Pluto.
him up and was
Bye.
like, gone.
Yeah, yeah.
I got your kid now.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, when that happened, I was like, what the fuck just
Yeah,
happened?
like
that was weird. Okay.
this, like,
And also, what was the end game for that? Like,
yeah.
you're gonna raise him in the fucking sewer lands? Like, what the fuck?
No, she was baiting the mom because she
But
knew
also,
she
like,
would
I mean,
come
that
back.
was her kid.
Yeah, but
Right?
I guess
No, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't her kid.
It's not.
I
her
don't
child.
even
It was the
So
kid she
fucking
would have
weird.
had if she had been able to,
But
like,
also,
like
like,
what
what
she
is-
was supposed
like,
to.
If I kill you, I get your strength. No, if you kill her, she's just dead. That's it. She's just dead.
The twin white girls. One's tethered was named Eel.
Eel.
Hello, I have no friends.
Yeah.
Hello.
Flopsy and Mopsy.
Eel and Nix.
And they were real twins in real life. Callie
Yes,
Sheldon
they were.
and Noelle Sheldon.
And
I mean, it would have been a really fun movie to act in because I
Oh,
love
sure.
movies where you
What?
get to.
Jordan Peele said that's how he got anyone to be in the movie. He's just like, I said, you have to play two parts.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
100%. Because, yeah, that would have been fucking hilarious. Just like, oh,
Yeah,
now you
so
be
much
the
fun.
bad me. How you doing? I'm bad me. Also, the white
full
dude,
beard.
the white dude's bad him was arguably
Stop.
very close to him still. Like, he was still very
Stop.
sarcastic.
No, don't do it.
He's very sarcastic to the point where he was, like, doing, like, the thing.
Yeah,
He was
I
like, what are we doing? What's that guy doing? Like,
No, and that was the other part about them is like some of them it was like
it's like being
it was
cutesy
adorable
almost.
that they're like I'm a real human
Yeah,
now.
yeah, like- What's going on with that? This is weird.
Well,
the
they
guy
all-
had like the guy's robe on and he's like
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though, they all were humans still, and they
Yeah.
have different personalities.
no, and
so.
I do love when she was like, "What are you?" and she's like, "We're Americans."
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
American.
Yeah.
Also, I wrote, is this a Hollow Earth movie? I was like, what's this
Where are
about?
these people?
What's going on? Like, where are they
Also-
coming
So let's talk about the symbolism
Okay.
of. So they're wearing the red jumpsuits with the one glove, which was a callback to
Michael
her Michael
Jackson.
Jackson T-shirt, right?
from? Also, okay, but fuck that. I'm calling fuck that bullshit on that because they just got a bunch of
No, I
right-handed
know.
fucking
But
gloves.
another question, like they
Like,
made
there's just
them.
there's just a factory where they're like, oh, we just have all these left-handed gloves. Must have been a mistake.
We
only
want
the
left-handed gloves.
Also, what if you're left-handed? Like, fuck you. You only get a right-handed glove.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. dudes.
Also,
gloves.
Where did they get all the fucking scissors? Is that what they do?
Everyone
for
has
they
scissors.
make
They
scissors?
always went to. I need
10 pairs of scissors,
Oh,
Martin.
I bet that was
Also,
like
they were really
that was
nice
like the weapon they were
scissors.
given
They're really
to
nice
like kill their
scissors.
their
The one that Red had, those scissors were for
guess.
cutting fucking
No.
ribbons at like a mall
Yeah.
opening. They
Yeah.
were huge. I was like, those are the biggest fucking scissors I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life. Like, I was like, no. Where are you getting these?
So all in all, I did think the movie was good.
Yeah, it was.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was creepy. I liked the murder
It
scenes.
just got super convoluted.
I like the
with
murder
It's just
scenes.
like those
I
are my
love the
favorite.
murder
Katie
Yeah.
Bellino, I like the murder
I like
scenes.
the murder scenes. But yeah, when he was like basically like these people live underground, I'm like, nah, fuck nah.
Yeah,
Like,
and they didn't do any explaining for it. They were like, it
Yeah.
happened.
yeah.
Deal with it.
I did that
Like,
drinking
no.
and was like,
Like someone's maintaining like the electric and the plumbing
Yeah.
and all that shit, but we don't know who
the government.
And getting
Yeah.
the Fonz's jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the clothes. Why?
Like, your friend is wearing this blue jean jacket. You need to put
Like-
this
I
on
can't
too."
unless
you have a white shirt on like the literally,
Like,
What if your clone? What if your above person like got on a train? You're just trying to walk through a wall.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like they were
Or a
walking
boat.
walls and shit.
Yeah.
It
Or a
was like, fuck.
submarine.
Yeah.
Or a rocket
No,
ship.
maybe
Like,
underground trains, guys. Think about that.
Oh.
Hashtag blessed.
So
Probably
we were
right
just
by their
looking at
house.
just a really small community. There's actually like a vast community of like underground people.
Well, and like how big was it? Like it didn't really.
Who's
like, in
building
Wyoming,
the
how big
underground-
was
like
it?
in
Yeah.
fucking Wyoming or
Yeah.
something. You know, like they live in the Alaskan pipeline. Where do they live? Like I don't know. It was
and then she got them all to do Hands Across America. So there you go.
And that was
pretty
pretty. And then the end.
pretty great.
The end. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
I was okay with that because I was like, this is so.
Okay.
weird.
Also, like one more thing, like they took out every single like police officer, like every single law
no
enforcement
goddamn
person.
weapons.
Yeah, I know.
They also had a song. They also played NWA's "Fuck the Police," so
Yeah.
I might as well, right? Like just kill the police officers. I put all the kids are getting their murder badges.
So yeah, see, we didn't even get to take notes for this because we were just watching it, and then afterwards, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're like. What the fuck
I also
happened
put this
to
is not what black people do in horror movies. Like, let's go towards the danger. Like, no, what are we doing here, guys? Just
I mean, smart people.
like,
How about just don't do that?
so many dead people. So many dead people. And the snapping thing got annoying. 'Cause I was
Oh.
like,
It's like,
it's
Crazy.
'cause he had,
Cool.
well, it's because he had the
Crazy.
thing in his hand. I got that
Yeah.
part, and that's why he like turned into the thing.
Did.
jets.
Or as above, so below.
There you
That's
go.
So
my
below
that's my
me.
takeaway.
So below me.
Yeah. So really,
I wouldn't bring this up.
they-
Also, wait, one more fucking thing.
Okay.
There was a fucking escalator to this place.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck was
no,
that?
Oh, they fucked
Okay,
escalator.
okay.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you.
No, there's like an escalator for some reason to a series of pipelines that somehow came out to this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And nobody ever escaped from this place.
Yeah.
It's a fucking escalator.
Oh yeah, can we talk about the fact that this girl literally just like came down off the pier and walked her house to the beach. This other girl came up like literally like 4 flights of like escalators, stairs. Like the lady had to go down
And
a
then-
while, walk through some doors, and then they find each other, right? And then the girls only disappeared for they said 15 minutes. This girl had enough
Yeah.
time to drag
There's
her
no
body
way.
back
Drag
down,
her
No
back
way.
to this fucking
No way.
sewer
take her
land.
shirt, like lock her up, and then get back up there. Like
Also, those guys, where'd she get handcuffs from?
yeah,
Where did those come from? That's
Please,
fucking
God,
weird.
give me your...
I mean,
yeah.
They're giving these guys handcuffs. See?
They
Like,
have guns down there too. And where does all their stuff come from?
I'm saying. Like, when you buy a shirt is donated to the underground
Yeah.
people.
just not today, only every day, because we need to give the underground people because you're close.
Like, that would have been a fun part of the conspiracy.
I will say
It's
at
just
the end
like,
of this movie,
I
I
got a
was
new
just like-
blazer. Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get a blazer.
always
Get this
giving
blazer.
shit down there. Yeah.
I do feel like I will say though, like no, although their clothes were a little off. Remember how her shirt
Yes,
wasn't?
which was
like,
redundant, which was worse. Because, like, why? Why
Yeah.
is it off?
Because their toys are also sharp, Mike. They're fucking sharp.
But then why? Why are we doing this? Like, how is this helpful?
How is this maintained?
Yeah, what?
How-
What?
and the thing was,
What is the point of
and
this
the
experiment?
thing that Red says is the control portion was supposed to be that
Never
these
mind, burn
underground
this.
people
Burn this movie. I'm
were
done with it.
controlling the upper people, and
This
that's
is
not
what
happening
This is
at
what
all.
happens. This is what happens when we watch it too. So we're like, oh, this was a decent movie, and then we did this, and we're like, fuck this movie.
Yeah,
And we're like,
seriously.
Fuck you.
I was like, wait, what the fuck? This is the worst experiment ever. Why
They
would
were like
anyone do
terrible
this?
videotape recordings of the.
And the thing is,
people
that,
above.
like, they didn't euthanize these people. Like, just leave them there. They'll
Yeah.
die. Nothing bad will happen. Go back to your lives.
But also keep the lights running and the plumbing
And
going.
if somehow
I assume.
food
Like,
There's a
is-
lot of child murder.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you could survive on just rabbits. You need like some kind of vitamins or
Yeah.
something like that. No, this,
Well,
no.
rabbits have all
Fuck
the
you.
vitamins you need.
Burn this movie.
Burn
Burn
it.
before watching. No, I wouldn't watch it again.
I love
because
it.
obviously like
I actually like the movie. I didn't love it.
yeah.
But
I think I liked all the people in the movie so much.
Yeah,
that-
the
that I
acting
just
was
like-
awesome.
Vincent Duke is my
The action
hero.
scenes were good. It's just the idea that he was trying to sell you just didn't fucking work.
No.
And then you were like, it's ruined this movie now
Yeah, it
because
really made it
Like,
bad.
wait, also this, and you're like, just stop.
no. And then at the end, I do love how the son's like, I know you're the copy.
Yeah, and that,
And she's
why,
like,
why? Who cares?
Who
Like,
cares?
at
Because
this point.
she's still
I
being your
still fucking
mom.
birthed you.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
can get cut open for you dumbass to
Yeah.
come out. Fuck you, little kid.
Yeah.
And also, you're welcome to save me, you dumb.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
I saved your dumb fucking ass like 7 times.
You better zip that lip.
Yeah, it's not like she could be like, I'm your real mommy,
Yeah.
like Red or something, because she's not. She's
Yeah.
a fucking other person. Who gives a shit?
She was literally like a 10-year-old girl who was like, I want a better life,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna get that better
She's
life.
basically the Joker of this movie. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
That she wanted something better and...
Hashtag joke.
A lot of tonight's videos are about mental illness.
Yeah, I guess. You know, guys, this was great.
Yeah.
Probably your best ball yet, actually. And I thank you for recommending this. Honestly, because I hadn't watched it before. This I should actually.
And this is
Yeah.
this is
No, and this is a good take on because we do a lot of like movies that we know are going to be terrible. We're like, okay, this movie's going to be shit. Let's
and
watch
this is
it.
great for
Let's enjoy
Halloween. A
this.
great horror movie.
Yeah, but this was like
We know
this
we
is-
think it's gonna be good. It was
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah,
It was good, but it wasn't good. At the
right,
same time.
exactly.
It's also
Like
like a
you can
confusing-
critique things.
It was
Okay,
incredible bad. I'd say it was incredible bad.
this would make me want to watch Eyes Wide Shut because
Both incredible
it
and
was
bad.
like so revered, but it is one of the
Not
worst
bad
movies
meaning
of all
good,
time.
bad meaning bad though.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Like
was
bad,
like-
like Michael Jackson used
It was
it.
sick like cancer.
And it's Tarantino. This whole
Like the
thing.
mid-tier prize was that fucking dope ass shirt, and I was like, man,
Also, you guys.
It was dope in the
Also,
80s.
you
Not now
guys-
though.
Yeah.
Not now.
Can I just say,
That's so weird.
I've
That's
been
so weird.
listening to my Halloween like Pandora station.
Yeah, you keep
every
trying
time
to thrill it,
Thriller
skip and
comes
thrill
on,
it.
I'm like, the other day I sat
I
there.
would still listen to it.
No, I sat there for a legit
music
10
stands by
seconds.
itself
I was
on
like,
its own.
oh, I want to move, and I was like, I couldn't, dude, I couldn't. Did you watch the documentary? Cause
No.
yeah,
The
Don't
music stands on its own,
Don't do
guys.
it.
We
I
have to
know.
look at the art different than the artist.
Okay.
Guys, stay classy.
I'll
Thank
get
you,
there.
Tom.
I'll get there.
Finn, I really don't say that.
Burn after watching.
I'm gonna throw a match. Match.
Watch
This is gonna be a match.
He does it
thing.
better.
Burn after watching.